Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 1018. This is The Commandant's Shadow. The Commandant's Shadow is a 2024 movie that is directed by Danella Folklore. Danella Folklore. Volker. This is from Warner Bros. Pictures. And I saw this movie on May 30th, 2024 at Regal Cinemas 16 in Deerfield Towne Center in Mason, Ohio. So this is a movie from Fathom the Fence, and this is a feature-length documentary. This is about Hans Jürgen Haas, who is the 87-year-old son of Rudolf Haas, who faces his father's terrible legacy as he meets Auschwitz survivor Annette Wallfisch. Wallfisch. Hans enjoyed a happy childhood while Annette was trying to survive the concentration camp. So, earlier this year, I saw a movie called The Zone of Interest, which was about a family that was living in a house that was right next to the concentration camps in Auschwitz. So this movie, The Commandant's Shadow, follows Hans Jürgen Haas, who is the son of Rudolf Haas, who was the commandant at Auschwitz. And Hans Jürgen Haas faces his father's terrible legacy for the first time. His father was the camp commandant of Auschwitz and masterminded the murder of over 1 million Jews. The life of Haas and his family was recently fictionalized in the movie The Zone of Interest, which I saw earlier this year. Now this movie tells the story of the real people who live on site at Haas's death camp. While Hans Jürgen Haas enjoyed a happy childhood at Auschwitz, Annette Wallfisch was trying to survive the notorious concentration camp. At the heart of this film is a historic and inspiring moment 8 decades later when the two of them come face to face. That is right. The son of Rudolf Haas comes face to face with a survivor from Auschwitz, Annette. And this is the first time that the descendant of a major war criminal meets a survivor in such a private and intimate setting, Anita's London living room. Together with their children, Ty Haas and Maya Raskowaszewicz, these four people explore their very different hereditary burdens. Wow. This was definitely a powerful movie. And I remember when I saw The Zone of Interest, it was good, but there was also an uncomfortable feeling, knowing that you see this family just having a good time at this house, knowing that just beyond the walls of that house, disaster happened to millions and millions of people. And it was definitely a little uncomfortable knowing that because it started out as an ordinary family, but this house was not, this house and this family's life was not ordinary. And in the Commandant's Shadow, this is a real version this is the movie based on the real people that live at that house and the survival at the camp. So it was really neat to see the son of the master commandant and also a survivor of Auschwitz finally meeting each other for the very first time at Anita's living room in London. Along with relatives from both sides, the four people come face to face with each other, and Anita asks questions to Hans about his wife and about his father's wife. And Hans didn't know much on his childhood what was going on. But now at the 8 decades later, he finally understands what happened and realizes what his father had done. And I'll let you guys see the movie for yourselves. But it's very interesting to hear that Hans was even ashamed of his father. He couldn't believe what his father had done or what happened to those people. And I really like how this movie definitely draws people closer to the devil from both sides. One person is from the family of a major commandant, and another side is from a family that was from this concentration camp. And now they're coming face to face. And the movie explores both sides or both people's perspectives on what happened during their life when Hans was at that house, when Anita was at that concentration camp, and after after everything that had happened. And it's very interesting to see how Anita is not angry at Hans for what his father did, but she would like to get some questions out of Hans. The question is, does even Hans know what the answers to those questions are? And the movie explores how he eventually realized what his father had done, and why we should be kind to one another regardless of backgrounds, race, color, gender, and I really thought it was a pretty good movie. I definitely recommend it. If you guys like the Zone of Interest, I think you guys will like the Commandant Shadow. Now, this was a documentary movie that was featured for 2 nights only from Fathom the Fence. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. So that's my movie review, The Commandant Shadow. Please enjoy my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.